Hey guys, what's up? It's MatchPoint here, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you 3 methods to find teams in Rainbow Six Siege, so you can stop solo queuing. If you do find this video useful, consider dropping a like on the video, and if there are any topics that you would like me to cover, or if you do in fact have a specific topic that you would like me to cover, well, make sure to comment it down below so I know to do them. If you are new around here, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the video, so let's get right on into it. Now, many players in the Siege community do solo queue, and they also struggle to find those teams. Not every Siege player will have the luxury of a 5-stack, and it can be very unfortunate for them. That's why I've decided to put this guide together to give you 3 methods in order to find those teams and have a better experience in Siege, so make sure you stick around. Now, the first method is going to be Discord servers. Now remember that this will affect your situation that you're currently in depending on your skill level and what teammates you are looking for, and your region as well. But these methods will still be useful, it's just going to vary. There are a wide variety of Discord servers out there in which you can connect with many different players. There are even ones which are set up specifically for you to find a team. And these Discord servers will be fairly big, so you've got a wide variety to pick from. If it doesn't work with one team, then you can always switch it up. However, there are certain Discord servers that are simply not going to be effective. There's a certain type of genre. I would recommend to you to go ahead and avoid those that do have those massive voice chats in which people come out and in and out and in. And realistically, you're not going to find a permanent team that way. You're going to find quick games, and often they won't have much communication. Another key factor that you do need to take into consideration is that you need to be looking at players who are in a similar mindset to you, who also want to find that 5-stack permanently. Now, like I mentioned before, based upon your situation, if you are a player that is looking for that high level competitive play, and you are looking to practice in scrims, and you're finding a team that is capable of practicing in scrims, well, I would definitely recommend checking out some Discord servers that are specifically hosted for those scrims. Now, one of the ones here that I do have to mention is going to be R6TM. It's a Discord server designed for scrims, and it is competitive play. Now, what I mentioned before about going to those scrim Discord servers to look for teams, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be playing, but you might find other players who are in a similar situation or have gone and left the team. However, with R6TM, you can actually go ahead and play with random players, but you'll be assigned to a team with a working mic and everything. Not only will you be with a team who's got working mics, but it's also going to allow you to be with other players who have got a similar mindset to you. And due to them all having to have a mic in order to play, this means that you could have the potential of a future team if all goes well and the communication is great. Therefore, it makes finding teams a lot easier. There will be a link to the Discord server in the description down below. However, this is only going to be for higher skilled players, and I haven't gone ahead and covered just yet on how the lower skilled players can go ahead and find that team to progress them further, which is why these other 2 methods are going to be covering it. Now, before I move on, I'd just like to let you know that I do have a Discord server for my community, and it is specifically designed for Rainbow Six Siege and talking about whatever else you want to. But as well as this, we've also got a place for finding teams and for finding players, as this is high priority. So if you do fancy becoming closer in the community, or you would like to find new players or find a team yourself, then make sure to go ahead and join the link in the description down below to go ahead and join our Discord server. Now, the second method is going to be social media through places such as Reddit. Now, this will apply to all skill levels, as it is going to mean that you can go ahead and find teammates that you can play with. A great subreddit is going to be R6S Teams. It is on Reddit, and it does allow you to connect with other players via making a post in order to state your information that they will require. As well as this, you can respond to other posts if they meet your requirements. And occasionally you might get other Redditors DMing you that they're in a similar position, and you might be able to create a mini team in order to expand it further when you 2 together can find more players. Now, another mention has got to be Twitter. You can also find many other players who are in a similar position. I'd recommend giving this a try and don't just put all your eggs in one basket. Now, another way in which you can connect with other players through social media has got to be a website called Siegers.gg. This is a fantastic website for you to stop solo queuing and go and find a team, as you can create a profile and make a post on there, and often you will get many other players browsing through, as there are a lot of posts being made. It's also got a search mechanic where you can go and look for players of a certain rank, from a certain region, or to even have a certain platform. Now, an additional way that I'm going to be creating is going to be if you comment on this YouTube video looking for other players. Now, what I want you to do, if you are solo queuing and you're looking to find that 5-stack, make sure to go ahead and comment down below your rank, your region that you play in, and also your platform, and including your Ubisoft name in order for them to squad up with you. This way, if you are feeling a bit stuck at this point in the video, then I would highly recommend browsing through those comments to have a look if there is anyone that meets your requirements. However, we will be moving on to the last method, which in my opinion has got to be one of the best. Now, the final method that we're going to be moving on to is going to be communicating with other players in game. Now, this amazing tip was actually suggested by someone who commented on the previous video, which was regarding some solo queue tips in Rainbow Six Siege, and their name is rolling_YT, so a big thank you for this one. Remember, if you do have any tips that you think will be useful to the next video, make sure to comment them down below, as you never know, you may be featured in the next video. Now, a reason why this tip is so great is that many other players will be also solo queuing with you in your game, so you're not going to be alone. And if you do manage to get some good communication running, it very likely could end up working out and you may find that potential 5-stack. I'm sure you've all had it before where you do actually manage to get some good communication running in a team and it is a completely random team, and to be honest, you're quite surprised by it. Don't waste this opportunity, you need to take advantage of it and group up that 5-stack if you can. Realistically, those other players will also be looking for that team. If you're going to go ahead and follow this tip, then I wouldn't recommend straight up asking, does anyone want to form a 5-stack? What I would do is actually go ahead and make some good call-outs and make that communication. If you are struggling for communication or call-outs, then I have covered a complete guide on this, and there will be a card in the top right if you do require that information. Make your call-outs short and precise and show them what a fantastic player you can be, because you know you have it in you. Then if everything goes well and you're happy with it regarding the communication and the game, then maybe consider popping that question asking, would you maybe like to play another game, or even further than that, and maybe would you like to form a team. And remember, you don't need all the players at the start. You can start off small, gather in maybe 1 or 2 players, and then you can further gather them. If your teammates are unsure, then we do actually have a keep playing as a team button, and you can go ahead and use that to maybe try out another game with them. And remember, don't lose hope. You might not get this straight away. Might take a few games. In fact, it'll take more than a few games to get this team. Keep on trying, because not every single player that you get paired up with randomly is going to want to communicate. And some, quite frankly, aren't actually looking for a team. Now, I will be doing a quick summary of the tips that I've given you here to summarise all of these methods and put them into perspective for you. So in method 1, we discussed how meeting people on Discord servers can be fantastic to gain that team through many other Discord servers, such as the one that I have as a community, as we have channels set up looking for players and looking for a team. Using those, posting your details and making sure you give everyone that is going to see it all of the information that they need in order to become part of that team. As well as this, try the R6TM Discord server. It is a great setup, but unfortunately the downside to it is that you have to be that higher skilled player in order to find that team. It's a great way to meet potential teammates who are of the same mindset of you and are looking to reach that competitive play. Whether you're looking for people to have fun with and play with them, or you're just simply looking for that competitive play, and you might even look for a mixture between the two, well, there will be a Discord server out there for you. Now, in the second method, we did discuss various subreddits that will help you out in order to go ahead and find that team. Remember to go ahead and try out the ones I've listed, and if it doesn't work for you, you've still got 2 other methods. As well as this, social media and other websites such as sieges.gg. All of these can be great for finding players to go ahead and build your team, or to simply find that team who are looking for that one more player to complete it. And then to summarise, the final method regarding communicating in-game can be a fantastic way in order to find that team, as you're going to be showing them your potential and what you can perform, and also they are going to be in the same mindset. They're going to have a similar approach to the game, and they're also going to be solo queuing like you. And that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you have all enjoyed. If you did, or you found this video useful, then make sure to leave a like on it. But if you would like some more videos, then make sure to go ahead and check out my recent video where I gave you some solo queue tips. And make sure you subscribe for more tips and tricks videos like this. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.